Hello everyone, this is Raocow. Okay, not really. This is Kara, also known as Dispari Scuro, and yes, that is how you say both my real name and my internet name. You may be noticing that this kind of looks like a Super Mario TKO world map, and that's because it is. Basically, I kind of noticed that it's been about almost 2 years since I actually uploaded anything. So I just wanted to put something out there, just to have something for people to look at and to kind of understand what all is going on exactly with Super Mario TKO. The first thing is I want to apologize for my really crappy microphone. Basically this is just a microphone that came with the laptop, and it's really nothing more than a little dot at the top, so it probably sounds like I'm underwater or something. And it's also been a really long time since I've played Super Mario World, so I don't really remember how to play. This is actually a level that He's an Evil Genius worked on, and the general idea was we wanted to, at this point in the game, have an option where the player can choose to go to the next world or go to this optional the Ghost Town world on the right side of the map. And at that point the game would just kind of split off and go two different ways. And the best thing that we came up with for that is to actually just have a level that you can go either direction, and as a result it has kind of a blended theme. It has both the forest and the Ghost Town theme. So basically it's a haunted forest. And this is the completely unfinished forest world. One thing I can say is, unfortunately this is kind of a, by the way, we're not working on TKO anymore video. It's been a really long time since we actually did work on it. And in case you're curious, He's an Evil Genius and I are actually pretty good friends. We've worked on a lot of other projects together before Mario. We used to work on modifying Doom. He and I worked on a few projects together, and pretty much the same thing. I mean, we both did levels, he did music, both of us did some graphics, and it kind of allowed us to do some things when we actually moved over to Mario, just because we'd had experience working on projects before. I guess we're both really bad about actually finishing projects though. So that's kind of why this isn't really panning out. Primarily the reason that we're not working on TKO anymore is neither one of us really wanted to work on levels anymore. It kind of just became boring. And at one point we did consider actually getting someone to make levels for us, but we kind of decided that TKO pretty much started as just a two-person thing, and we just kind of wanted to keep it that way. I don't know why I'm carrying this around. And there was another issue that we had with when the new version of Lunar Magic came out. We wanted to transition over to using that instead, and there was a lot of stuff that we almost got it working. Oh, I guess I should get the key. We almost got it working, but there were just a few things that just weren't working, like the screen scrolling pipes, and it just became a big hassle to actually make everything work. And we made a lot of changes just to the ROM map and a lot of patches, and it eventually just got to the point where it was too much work and we really didn't want to do anything further. I believe that there's a new version of Lunar Magic out now that would be less problematic to use, but I'm not sure either one of us are invested enough anymore. This is a level that I actually was working on. You can tell it's not finished just because there's not a lot going on, and there's no background, and there's cut off. Originally this was going to have actual tree logs that you would go in and out, and that's why there's an arrow there, because it wouldn't normally look like a pipe. But this was supposed to be a a 3-layer level that has normal ground and above ground in the trees and underground. But of course I never really finished this one. So basically, just I wanted to check in with everyone. It's not like I'm not around anymore, it's just that I'm doing other things. Pretty busy with work, and a lot of other stuff is going on. It's just the TKO is not one of those things. I know that disappoints a lot of people, and I know a lot of people wish that I was still making sprites and still involved in the community in some way, but it's just other stuff that I'm working on these days. But I did kind of want to give everyone just a formal answer as to what all is going on exactly. I figured I had that at least. And it's been so long since I have played this that I don't even remember where I'm supposed to be going, even though I made this level. Anyway, if anyone does want any of the resources for TKO, I might actually release what we did finish. Oh, there's a piece of it's not really a lot more than this, though. It's pretty much just, it has a few new music tracks. I would have to ask He's an Evil Genius if he would be okay sharing those. But of course graphics, levels, sprites and everything, those are okay. I really have no idea where to go in the stupid level. Okay, there we go. But I did have fun just being involved with the Super Mario World community. I kind of have a bad habit of starting off working in a community and then kind of wandering away from it, so it's not anything with the community or any of the people or anything, it's just kind of the way I am, I guess. I would have liked to have finished TKO, but I guess we were a little bit too ambitious. We had too many things that we wanted to do with it. We had originally planned, I don't know, something like 11 different worlds that we wanted to do, and we really only got through 2. We did have a few neat ideas and a lot of stuff that we did actually want to do, but we just never got around to finishing it. So that's pretty much it. There's not a whole lot more I can say. I don't want to go there. But just basically, since it has been so long since I had heard from anyone, and I still occasionally get messages wondering where I am and what I'm doing, and if TKO is ever going to be finished, so pretty much the answer is no, unfortunately. If anything does change, I'll make sure to update everyone, but this is pretty much what's going on now. Too much other stuff that I gotta worry about these days. So pretty much the only thing I can say is so long, and thanks for all the fish, and hopefully everybody had a good time and enjoyed TKO, because we enjoyed making it. Anyway, bye everybody.